Hey, hey. Great song. Really great song. Anyway, hi guys. Thanks for coming by. That's an old song that we used to listen to all the time because we played a lot of baseball and we would go to games and stuff like that. It's Memorial Day weekend here in the United States, and I hope you're going to do something fun if you are. I've got a few things I'm doing, and I already did something fun tonight, which was great. I went to a movie with a friend of mine, and I love movies. I really do, if you haven't gathered that by now. But anyway, I'm going to do a talk tonight on one of the front groups of the Church of Scientology, which is called WISE, which is the World Institute of Scientology Enterprises. And it's basically one of their bigger cons. David Miscavige works on it a lot now because he knows that the business people have a lot of money. And he realized when I was on OT7, he came in and said, that's it. The party's over. As far as we were having a great time when we, not necessarily on OT7, but meeting each other, going there, just kind of being with our friends and having fun. And it was like, no, that's over. We're going to go after the doctors, the dentists. I think I've told you guys this many times, but I always try to remind people because if I can keep one business from getting scammed by these guys, it's really the whole intention of WISE is basically to get the L. Ron Hubbard management technology into the businesses, and then if you can, move the businesses onto the Church of Scientology bridge to total freedom. And I'll tell you how you can tell if they're doing that. First of all, don't pay all that money to join up with them. They'll say they can 3x your business with the tools that they will teach you. And I'm not saying the tools are bad, but you can get them for a lot less money and a lot quicker. And you don't have to have the pressure of getting into Scientology, which you do with the World Institute of Scientology Enterprises. And they actually now, I don't even know if they're saying they're Scientologists. They're kind of, when I was working with survival strategies and body balance for performance, they were actually, we were getting these people to sign up for seminars, and then they'd find out it was L. Ron Hubbard and they'd get really ticked off. So we finally had to say, we had to fax them a thing saying this is from, these are tools written by L. Ron Hubbard. And a bunch of people, once they hear that, they're like, count me out. I'm out. And this was in the 90s, and now it's 2013. So I have no idea how many WISE groups are still going, but I would like people to look into it, see if you can poke around and find out how many different WISE groups there are that you know of or that you can find out about if there's still people buying into it or not. I don't know. I've been out for 13 years now, almost in July. I'll be 13 years. It's been 12 years for sure. So anyway, let me know. And if you're a business person and you're listening to this, I will say it and I'll say it and I'll say it. Read, look, listen, learn both sides. Find out all the information and then make up your own mind. And ask yourself this, why can't the Church of Scientology say that? We can. Ex-Scientologists can, critics can, anonymous can, independents can, everybody can. Why? Because we're not under the curtain of the Church of Scientology and all of their restrictions. Why can't they say look at both sides? Because they know if you look at both sides, you're going to be on your way. If you actually learn the facts, the actual facts behind the organization that you are in and a part of. And that's why I call it the Scientology Truman Show, because it is. If you haven't watched the movie, watch it. It's very similar. You cannot see the walls when you're inside of it. And they make very, very sure that you cannot see the walls. You won't look at the walls. You won't listen. Even if you hear me, it's like, oh, Tory, she's X, Y, and Z, whatever. Why do they have to say that about people? Why? Ask yourself that. Real organizations, real churches don't do that. People leave, they come all the time. But Scientology, no, no, no. You're not leaving out of here. Not without a big fight. So anyway, thankfully I'm out and tons and tons and tons of people are out now, and we are having a very good time. And that is one of their Scientology front groups. So if you're hearing this, please pass it on to other businesses so they don't get suckered in. I know people think, these guys are done, they're finished. They're not. They're not at all. And they're out there and they're recruiting all the time. So make sure that you do pass this along so that more people, more businesses can learn about it and realize, wait a minute, I better look into this a little bit more before I fork out thousands and thousands of dollars for something that you can get down at the store for $29.95. All right. So anyway, there you go. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend for the guys in the United States. So stay safe. Remember, the police are always out there, tons, and don't drink and drive, but have a good time. All right. Peace out. I love you.